How we doing, people? Jordan back in the office, otherwise known as Jordan's Rock Vault. And I am here today to do another poster frame dismantling video. Now, if you've watched my last few videos, you'll realize that I've got a lot of posters and frames. Well, I did, because I've been working on dismantling the frames. So today, I'll be taking apart my posters in frames that are ranging in the sizes of 11 by 17 up to 12 by 18. And I got a lot of them. I've collected over the years, and I think I wanna condense them down to a tube and make some more space for some other stuff up in here. So with that being said, let's get into it. I'm rocking my Nelson After the Rain shirt. These guys were awesome. Saw them last year. Got to meet them. Such cool dudes. So grateful for their time. And they put on a hell of a show. If Nelson's coming to your town, I know it may not be the coolest thing in the world for everybody, but to me, Nelson kicks fucking ass. So let's get into it. Let's see what I got. First off, I don't even think this counts for what I'm doing today. I just saw it next to all of them, and we're going to open it. Shit, I'm dropping it. Sleeping with Sirens, How It Feels to Be Lost. Great album, by the way. That's funny. I don't remember having this. I must have got this poster when I pre-ordered the album. For anybody out there that doesn't know, outside of, hair metal and classic rock and stuff, I really, really enjoy like Warped Tour style music. Some would call it metalcore or pop punk, stuff like that. As well as classic rock and hair metal. I grew up on that. That music is part of what molded me into who I am, and I have a lot of memorabilia pertaining to that style of music as well. And as you'll see, I'll pull some of it out of here as well. But Sleeping with Sirens kicks ass. I love that band, always have. Funny to open that poster first. So let's move on. Right here, I have a signed Richie Kotzen poster, which, if you don't know, Richie Kotzen, incredible guitar player, was in Poison for a brief period. I think he got kicked out for banging somebody's old lady, which is not cool. Don't do that. Don't be cheating, people. Not good. I'm gonna put this back here. Here I have another signed Richie Kotzen poster. If memory serves correct, I did not buy these for me. I bought these for somebody that, or a good friend of mine, and never got a chance to give them to him because he was super into Richie Kotzen. Maybe they will make their way to where they need to now. All right, in my last video, I had to explain it. I'll explain it again. Like I told you earlier, I love Warped Tour style music. I also am into some modern pop music. Not all of it, but some of it I really enjoy. One of those being Demi Lovato. I don't know what it is, but this woman had a stranglehold on me there for a while back in the day, and I got into collecting some of her stuff, this being one of them, a signed Tell Me You Love Me poster. I still love this poster, and I still love this album. Y'all aren't gonna be able to bully me away from that. And it's double-sided. Check out that. Sick. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love these because it's like it's such a walk down memory lane for me. I remember for the most part where I got every single one of these. How cool is that? Here I have, oh, check this out. I remember getting this signed. Nita Strauss, her CD Controlled Chaos, personalized to me by Nita. Love this album. Very cool. That's awesome. Those are the liner notes of the album, by the way. If you don't know, Nita Strauss is a guitar player, and she has an instrumental album called Controlled Chaos. And there are no liner notes because it's all guitar music. There's no lyrics. So that is why that is. Here I have another certified emo classic, Bless the Fall, To Those Left Behind. I love Bless the Fall so much. One of my favorite bands from that genre. I still to this day listen to them all the time. I got this Warped Tour 2015. Their album To Those Left Behind came out, and they were on tour supporting it at Warped Tour. And I was in line to meet Bless the Fall, but Escape the Fate was doing a signing at the same time. So I had this girl get this signed for me. And that's why some of these signatures have like XO and hearts on them. Yeah, this one, Bo's signature, or Jared's signature has a heart on it. XO, whatever. Pretty cool though. I wish bands still did this. I wish there was still a Warped Tour, but unfortunately, pervs can't keep their hands to themselves, so we don't get Warped Tour anymore. One of my favorite guitar players of all time, Jackie Vincent, signed this to me personally. Jackie Vincent, the original guitar player for Falling in Reverse, another one of my certified emo favorite bands. Jackie Vincent, literally shred god, shred legend. He kind of disappeared off the face of the earth the last couple years. I hope the guy's all right. I hope the guy's doing good. Jackie Vincent, if you're out there, I love you. You're a bad motherfucker. Yes, look at this. I am so excited to show you guys this poster. One of my favorite shows of all time, a Canadian classic. By the way, I'm not Canadian. I'm from the United States. But certified Canadian classic comedy legends, Kenny versus Spenny. They came to the United States, more specifically the Sanctuary in Detroit in 2022, and I went and saw them. What a dream come true. I used to watch these guys all the time growing up. Probably one of the biggest reasons for lack of brain cells up in here today is how many times I've watched all their seasons. Love these guys. If you never heard of Kenny versus Spenny, check them out. One of the funniest shows of all time. I have another poster here y'all might give me a little bit of flack for, but that's okay. This is another Demi Lovato Tell Me You Love Me tour poster signed by Demi. I got this at the Demi Lovato meet and greet in Detroit in 2018. And yes, I said that correctly. At the meet and greet, I met Demi Lovato. I had to do it. It was an ADHD thing. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I had to do it. Was it worth it? Yes. I had side stage for that show too because I go 0 to 100 like that. And honestly, great show, great memories. Very cool thing to have. John 5. Where did I get this at? Signed by John 5 too. John 5 opened for Queensryche a few years ago. That is where I got this. Oh my God, I forgot about that. He put on a great show. Great guitar player. Huge Kiss fan. I love him for that. I'm also a huge Kiss fan, if you guys didn't know. My favorite band of all time. He's out with Motley Crue right now. How crazy is that? Very controversial as well, but nothing I can do about it. We got another Jackie Vincent guitar poster right here. Pretty cool. Says, to Jordan, thanks for your support. I actually supported Jackie so much that my name is in the liner notes of his last album. Pretty cool. I hope that guy's doing all right. Okay. You guys hopefully will like this one. So I just told this story. Remember the Bless the Fall poster that I had to have somebody else get signed? Well, this is the reason why. Right here, I went to go meet Escape the Fate instead. This is right after like Ungrateful came out and the Money Brothers left the band. I was so upset. I love Monty, I love Michael, great guitar players, great musicians, but nonetheless, first time I ever saw Escape the Fate, one of my favorite bands, and they signed this poster for me at Warped Tour 2015. Fucking sick. Certified Emo Classic right here. Chris Franzak from Attila. One of my favorite metalcore bands of all time. Party metal, as some people call it. I got this when I ordered some of his clothing. He's got a clothing brand called Stay Sick. I ordered some hoodies from him a while back and a bunch of t-shirts and stuff back in the day. And it came with this signed poster. Oh, here we go, right here. This correlates to another poster I showed earlier. Not this one, that's trash. Danger Kids Haunted Youth Tour 2015. They opened for Ghost Town on the Haunted Youth Tour at the Shelter down in Detroit. I talked about this in my last video, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it again. These guys rocked. They're not around anymore, which kind of sucks, but grateful I got a chance to see them and meet them, and I got this sick poster from it as well. Hell yeah. Another familiar face right here, somebody I've mentioned a couple times in this video. Jackie Vincent. I've had this poster since 2015. Pretty sick. Signed by Jackie right there. I used to want that haircut so bad. Kind of glad I never got it. That would have been pretty wild. Okay, another familiar face. The same familiar face we keep seeing. Jackie Vincent, again. Dude looked cool. Super nice guy. I got to see him in 2018, and he was the nicest guy. Fuck, man. I hope this guy's doing all right. Oh, this is a cool one. So I think 2018 or 2019, I can't remember the year. However, Steve Stevens from Billy Idol came to Waterford, Michigan to do a guitar clinic at Motor City Guitar. And I went, and he had these signed posters. By the way, Steve Stevens, nicest guy ever. Knows a lot about gear, knows a lot about guitars and shit like that. And it was very cool to hear him. He was doing a demo of Friedman amps. I don't have one. They're expensive. I can't afford them. But if you can, that's cool. Hell yeah. More power to you. Anyway, Steve Stevens, super cool dude, had these signed posters. I asked him to personalize it, and he ended up signing it again. So it's signed twice, which is pretty sick too. Okay, here's something cool. So, Paranormal Activity. Y'all probably know this movie, but Paranormal Activity, one of the great horror, I wouldn't say classic yet, but a pioneer of the genre. Signed by Katie and Mika. They came to a convention in Sterling Heights, Michigan, and I went and saw them and met them. I have history with Katie. I met her at a different convention and bought her Starbucks. And so, we've kept in touch a little bit over the years. Not so much lately, but the nicest person, one of the nicest people I've ever met. So kind. Mika as well. Him and I talked about guitars. It was super cool. Paranormal Activity, great movie. I would say horror classic by now. It was huge for the time. Huge. It's all anybody could talk about. Very grateful for this. Very grateful for the friendships I've made and the cool people I've met. Here's a really cool one right here. One of my favorite comedy movies of all time. Son-in-Law, baby. Son-in-Law. Pauly Shore, one of the funniest dudes. Signed by Pauly Shore. I met Pauly in Ferndale, Michigan at the, the Magic Bag? I actually don't remember. It was a long time ago, 2019. But after the show, he came out and signed some autographs and took some pictures. And I'm grateful to have this because I have a lot of good memories watching this movie with family when I was younger. So very cool to have. Very, very cool to have. We're going to do one right here. Another Ghost Town poster. This poster comes from their record label, Fueled by Ramen. I was part of their street team for Ghost Town when they were doing promo for this album. So they would send me like posters and stickers and things like that to hand out and stick on stuff to promote the album. And this poster was part of it. It's two-sided, just like the other one I had, but just a smaller, babier version. Now, last but not least, I'm going to share this poster with you, and we're going to put this poster away. This is a very old Great White show poster. Now, it is Mr. Bone is Back, the Bone to Be Wild tour. Now, this is special to me because Mr. Bone, probably my favorite Great White song. Maybe. Great White, probably my number 2 favorite band of all time. There's no band on the planet that grooves like Great White. Don't even try me. Great White are the fucking kings of groove. Bullet Boys, fucking great band. Steelheart, also a great band. Now, not only is this special for all those reasons, but this is a show poster from the State Theater in Kalamazoo, Michigan. As a Michigan boy, This is so cool to have. So cool to have. And it's signed by Jack Russell, the lead singer for Great White. The original lead singer for Great White, I should say. My good buddy Brett sings for Great White now. And he kills it. He kills it, I gotta say. Monster vocalist. If you haven't seen the current lineup of Great White, please do so. They fucking rock. And also go see Jack Russell's Great White, because Jack Russell is one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. So, with all that being said, that is the end of the poster frame dismantling series. That is the last of the last. There is no more. And what a wild ride it's been. A lot of posters, a ton of space saved. And that's that. It's the end of the line for us. Thank you guys for being here. Please like the video if you liked the content. Please subscribe if you liked this. There's going to be a whole lot more of this, as I've said in recent videos. I have so much memorabilia, it's kind of sickening, and it's very overwhelming. But I want you guys to see it, and I love sharing it with you. So, if you want to see better pictures of these posters, I'm going to be working on posting them in the next little bit. I have a lot of them, so I can't get to every single one of them right now. But my social medias are going to be in a link in the description. So, with that being said, thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. And if you made it to the end to see this, thank you. And I will see you on the next one.